the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. Killing yourself. When you run around town acting like a fool, in your own mind really think you're cool. Won't find the answer at the bottom of a spoon. Day you wake up because you're gone too soon. No! Take your drugs. Don't look at me, I'm not the one to judge. It's not my problem, they're down on you. Make your bed, you gotta lay in it too. Now you're stuck with no one else to blame, all because of what is in your brain. The boy cried but nobody came. All you got left is your fucked up name. Hey, hey! Ride hard. doesn't matter where I go. Ain't worried about tomorrow. Got to rock and roll, rock hard, rock free. Ain't worried about tomorrow. Rock hard, rock free. Ain't worried about tomorrow.
rock and roll lifestyle. Episode 134. We've got Stump here from Southside 5. We've got Jason Brooks from Inked by Jason, Pandemic Ink. What is it, both? Using both, Inked by Jason, or just Pandemic Ink?
That's kind of just my little.
That's your little thing?
Plug it
Yeah,
off, man.
this is
Plug it
all-
off.
yes.
Pandemic Ink is the shop for it.
And we've got Jimmy from Pandemic Ink, and we've got Joe from
The Sports Zone.
Sports Zone. And you guys have got an event going on there.
Yes.
On the, is that the one on the 21st?
Yep.
Okay.
Tell him, Joe.
Tell him, Joe.
What's your address?
Say it ain't so, Joe.
5-year anniversary, 4600 Gravelway.
Cheers to 5 years in the neighborhood, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go.
Where's that side street, Joe?
Neosho.
Neosho and Gravois. Right across from the old Pizza Hut.
I know exactly where that
Unemployment
is.
office for the Bevo Day people.
My old
Remember
stomping
when
grounds.
When they pushed us up to the unemployment office from Bevo, Mel? Mm-hmm. That was, and the Kentucky Fried Chicken and all that stuff, he's right over in that area. Mm-hmm. So, we're gonna rock the
You
neighborhood.
could go get your unemployment and then go get your
Well, if it
chicken
worked out
dinner.
that easy, we'd all just stay down there and got our checks and drank right here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you've also got an event. Is it May 5th?
Yeah, we're doing Cinco de Mayo down off tracks on
Down the street?
down on Broadway. That's Broadway and Robert. It's the 5555 show we're bringing back that used to be at the Bean House.
Yeah.
So for all of our friends that say they forget when we're playing, next year, last year, 5555, the 5th day, 5th month, Southside 5 at 5 o'clock.
And the day
I gotta
before.
remember one number.
And the day before would be May the 4th be with you, right? For the 5th.
May the 4th be with you anyway. After you leave us, we're gonna need the 4th with you.
That's actually our real anniversary.
I know, that's what he said. He got the bar actually on the 5th.
Oh,
I said, you know what,
Every year we do
don't
that.
double
They
celebrate.
close down Gravelway.
that's
Have
awesome.
your anniversary party on a different day.
It's also my son's birthday.
Because
My
you're
oldest
going to
son.
get your Cinco crowd if you got a bar, period. You're going to have people out partying all day, you know.
That's right.
But there wasn't nothing like the old Bean House, man. That was fun. We had so much fun all them years doing that for like 10 years. We've done it.
Yeah, thank God there's no pictures.
Oh, I got video. I got
There was
Hush
no
Money. I
Facebook
got
back
stacks
then,
of Hush
thank
Money on
God.
video.
Of course
A
you
lot of good
do.
times.
Of course you do.
A lot of good times.
You're the man with the video and
I
the
had to have
pictures.
them because the helicopters followed my dad and Doom Buggy and me on my bike out of there. I know what they was looking for, so I took the evidence tape with me.
Do you know who he is?
No idea.
Don't-
Tell him who you are. Tell him.
I
Tell
did.
Jimmy who you
I'm
are.
Stump. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Don't be a dick. Tell him what your claim to fame is. Come on.
I know cat
Not
muse.
to be a dick.
You're an asshole.
Now I'm a dick or an asshole.
Yeah.
You confuse you.
You're my favorite speed bump.
I was a victim of circumstance at a rock and roll concert.
Victim of. He's the
Has
one that took
nothing
the
to do
picture
with
at the
Axl Rose, right?
Guns N' Roses show.
Yeah.
He's the one that took the picture. Oh, you were.
Started the whole,
He's the one that
See, right
took the
there.
picture.
Stop, stop.
Yes.
What did you say?
that started the
I didn't
whole-
start.
Yeah, he started the
He
riot.
got a felony and I got paid. I didn't start nothing. I was a victim of circumstance. I took a photo and I still got it. I got it copyrighted. So the stadium
That's kind of
tour they're coming through in September at Busch Stadium. Stay tuned. That's all I can say at this point. But
I think
let's
you
see.
gave me a T-shirt once with the.
I didn't do that. That was my stump double. I don't do that.
Stump double.
That's
Jesus.
where they go, cut. Bring the guy that gets run over by the bus.
It says Southside 5.
No,
Retracting.
I bet you show me that one because that's a bootleg.
Oh shit.
It might say Riot Squad. on it.
Everything's a bootleg.
Riot Squad, I
Oh
was
my
there.
God.
Not Riot Squad.
The Riot Squad, I was there shirts with his mugshot on him.
The mugshot.
How'd the mugshot get on the streets?
I have
Really?
no idea.
Seriously? Everybody's trying to make a buck, you know.
Somebody had to
You go
snatch it from the
online and
file.
get anything anymore.
That was probably you.
What went in the court book?
It was your
snatched from the file.
stump double.
I wasn't there. That's all I'm saying. But I own the copyrights to that photo, so I'm gonna first offer it to him to maybe put in the sleeve of his next album, so he can maybe bump his volumes up, sell more albums.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna do that for free, right?
No, I said
Wink,
sell
wink,
that
wink.
to him.
Sell it to him.
I bartered with him because I need one more autograph on my book still. I need Duff McKagan. So if you're listening out there, guys, maybe Richie Fortis can take my book for me.
Richie
The
Fortis.
St. Louis
You
guy.
want me to call it?
No. I don't want to bother him with all that stuff. Man. I don't want,
He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart of a
Yeah,
guy.
he's a good guy. I've met him a few times.
I got him to do duck face. I have a picture of him doing duck face with me
See,
at
there
Delmar
you go,
Hall. He's so awesome.
I'm not doing duck
Got
face.
him to write his name on the wall. Yeah, this was at one of the Mississippi Night reunions.
I get yelled at for writing my name on people's walls, don't I, Joe?
Everybody. Not at the Delmar Hall. You can write it on the
So what
wall.
are we doing that day? You're going to have what? A sandbag competition, 50-50 raffles?
Yep.
What else is going on?
50-50, we'll have
Drink
bag-
specials,
bag
food
tournament.
specials?
You guys, obviously.
Is that cornhole?
Porno.
and what the music's starting around 4, we're thinking. And we got a whole car lot across the street from him that's going to be shut down since it's on a Sunday. So they're clearing the car lot out, and it's going to be like a hot party.
Very cool.
So yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Plenty of room for bikes and whatever.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of room for parking, and come out and celebrate. Cheers for 5 years, Joe. Congratulations to you and your gal, man.
That's freaking
That's
awesome.
awesome. They got great food, man.
Oh yeah, the food's great.
Great.
Thank you, Joe. So we got pizza, we've got chicken fingers, and what buffalo.
Buffalo wontons.
Those are good. They're not too hot. I can't handle hot.
You know how you know the food's good is when nobody's talking, because everybody's chewing.
Even you.
I'm always talking.
I've seen you eat.
She didn't have nothing to come back with.
I've seen you eat.
I don't mess around. Yeah, we used to have our Monday, off tracks, open face roast beef.
So good.
Me and
So-
Tweezy switched the night up, didn't we, dog?
So who was here? So who was it? Who was here last week? Who do we have here last week?
Torchlight.
Torchlight
and
and.
Red, White, and Floyd or whatever.
Well, they didn't get to.
Martin Casa.
They didn't get to show up because we had to change it to Tuesday night. But no,
That's what's
maybe it was the
cool
week
about down
before.
here. Even though she's always got a schedule going on, like I feel I'm always welcome to come down here, especially if you bring her something like a 6-pack or a smile.
You don't have to bring
I
something.
didn't say you have to.
But no, the door's always open.
Right. And you're always
Always.
accepting gifts, right?
Of course.
You can bring me 6-packs if you don't want them. I'll take them. Lemonade, not grape.
That's right. Only lemonade.
So what's your tattoo place called, dude?
Pandemic Inc.
Pandemic Inc.
This is my second sit-in.
Yes, it's in
Can I
Granite.
take a-
It's in
can I
Granite
take a
City.
kiss tattoo and put on you somewhere?
No.
What about a Southside 5?
No, hell no, hell no, no, no. I thought about that, but I said no.
You did?
If I put a band,
That's
if I
good
put
enough
one
reason.
band thing
Oh.
on here, you know how many people are going to be throwing a fit?
Who?
You know how many other bands are going to be
You're gonna
mad?
have to look
Why
like
did you
this
put?
shirt. Look, you're gonna have to
what
look
did-
like this shirt. What? That looks like St.
I don't have enough skin for all the bands.
Yeah,
I
you have
don't.
to pick out a friend like me.
I
We're gonna
don't.
put the rest on her like me.
Yeah, that's good.
Not too big.
So
No.
what?
What do you think?
My sister, awesome.
Cool, cool, cool.
You always think up cool stuff because it's original stuff that means something.
Yeah, it
My daughter's
does.
all, she was like comic book, but all it means something to her.
Right, that's cool. How is she doing?
Great, she's doing awesome. But my
Did you
mom
say
got
your
me this
daughter
for
looks like a
Christmas.
comic book?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard that
She
right.
said she
Like,
just wants
okay.
one. When she's done, she wants to be one tattoo. I get you.
That's
It's a
in-game.
sleeve.
I wanna
It's like
have
a
one-
sleeve.
Well, a sleeve for like your entire body.
Yeah.
My favorite's like I want to get sleeves for my socks. My legs.
Well,
A
a
sleeve
comb
for
over
myself.
tattoo.
Come over, yeah. Man,
Come
I've
over.
seen
A
some
wrap
crazy-
around.
Somebody's coming, and they've got like, if you think of like the 1940s pinups where it's real like flat and
Oh yeah,
curly.
yeah.
I've seen people tattoo that shit on them, and it looks great.
Like Betty Boop. the
Yeah,
little
exactly
twist.
like Betty Boop. And
Very
it looks
cool.
really good.
That's awesome.
I've had be surprised when people come in and ask for their eyebrows or lips done.
Oh,
Which
that's
can be
big over
done
in
in a
Europe
different
for shit,
setting,
yeah.
but
Right.
still, they
Have you done the eyeliner?
no, there's a you got to be certain, like go through a certain course for that. And a
We've
lot
been
of,
talking about getting certified. for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely,
Because
because
it's
I do
getting
that
so
in the future.
popular.
It
But,
is.
That would work at like beauty salons and other, trying to think like plastic surgery offices offer.
Yeah, there's a little bit more liability with that,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle that. I would just
Yeah.
be
That
too.
would be wonderful. It would be
When
great.
I learned to put contacts in, I was losing my mind. I can't imagine you. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't even do that. No.
When I could charge per eye
Yeah.
it's just it's wonderful. So
That's awesome. So how long you been tattooing?
on and off for about 15 years.
Yeah.
I took a break and worked at the VA hospital for a little bit because I'm a vet. So like when I got I learned overseas, came home, and you know how that kind of life is. You're either overseas or not. Or
Right.
So I didn't really have time to like focus on tattooing. But after I really did get to kind of hone into it, it was awesome.
There's a friend of mine. Did you ever know Steve Harding? Steve Harden.
Steve Harden, I don't think
He passed away, but he was a really good friend of mine. He was a killer guitar player, and he became a nurse to have a steady income.
Right.
And he used to tattoo. Where was it? Iron Man? Was it Iron Man? No.
Iron Age maybe.
Iron Age.
Yeah, that's
Is that the
it.
one in Bell Vegas?
Yeah, I think there's an iron.
Yeah, that's where he was. But yeah, he did the treble clef on my pinky, and then he did this purple rose on my neck. But he passed away at a heart attack. That's so sad. 47. His son fell in the next morning. It was terrible. Killer guitar player. He looked like, he reminded me of Buddy Holly. He reminded me of. Oh my God, he had such charisma. Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah,
Certain
so,
people do like finger tattoos.
Oh yeah, like,
yeah, they don't take but a minute.
Well, because we were in Vegas and
somebody didn't want
Yeah,
to do it.
the only one artist could do it.
Huh.
Really?
That was loud.
No kidding. So you going to the art? Isn't there a tattoo show that's coming up soon?
Why are you looking at me?
It's like,
I know they always do like a
Right.
rescue expo.
or maybe,
Sure.
is it here or is it in Kentucky? God, I can't remember.
Like an expo or something?
They used to have it, man, because it used to be at the City Museum. Right. That was awesome what they did there.
Oh, that would be cool.
The last few times, I think it was just at like a Holiday Inn.
Yeah, there's a holiday. Last one I went to was in Tampa. It was a Holiday Inn.
Convention there. Now they call it the Classic.
Something like that.
Pile Tuttle don't want it anymore.
Still.
Yeah, I had
interesting
him
to
put
see all
it.
the new products.
It's amazing. Well, I had one done on my ankle,
Everything's changing, man. No matter what.
right on the bone, and the guy had my leg in between his. And every time he'd hit a nerve, I'd kick him. I'm like, you're gonna be like.
You have to change reflex.
It was a
I'm the
reflex.
worst getting tattooed. Like you think you'd be good because I'll fall asleep, but I'll twitch. You know,
Yeah.
like when I sleep, and that's the absolute worst. You know,
Right.
for whoever's tattooing me, because I don't know, because I'm out trying to focus. You know,
Anytime there's a needle on you, you want to sit still.
Exactly.
twitching, I can't help it.
Exactly.
A lot of people
Huh?
do.
I
That's
like crane.
Do you?
the best part about
I'm
it.
scared of that.
Do you want one?
I never had. I finally got some, and actually, one right here.
Ooh, that's a soft spot to do it
We were
too.
just talking about
I
that.
liked it.
I mean,
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, not at all.
No, because it's not that bad. It really isn't.
I was like,
Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe some people chill.
Maybe
Oh, where's it going? Where's this place at? Or is it right now?
Maybe in circles, but no, I think that's a good
but
thing.
it's kind of addictive though. Like, get one, then you get another, and then you want.
I see.
You don't want to have an
Fire.
even number. You don't want to have an odd number. That's the conundrum.
How do you do that? Just keep it zero?
Just keep getting them.
Just keep getting
Eventually,
them.
you'll get it right.
Right.
Yeah, just keep switching sides. And did the left side of this part last time, do the right side of this part this time.
How long you been tattooing, Jason? I forgot.
About close to 16 or 17 years.
Are your son? Is your son still working for you?
No, they went back working some union job and stuff. My oldest son just
You
had a
make that
baby.
sound like it was bad. Some
Oh.
music job stuff. He wouldn't got
He
insurance
wanted
and
a
benefits and
paycheck.
vacation and
Paycheck.
stuff.
Right.
He's young, so.
You sounded bitter
But I'm
about him
sure
having insurance and
eventually
vacation.
he'll come back to it,
Right.
Eventually, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, he probably will. But I mean, yeah, when you got a kid, I mean, it's just one of those things. You have to change your whole world changes, you know, and you gotta have priorities. Do a grown-up thing, blah blah blah, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that. So you're a grandpa. That's awesome.
It's been fun so far.
That's
He
cool.
just started walking and stuff, so it's gonna start really getting fun here soon.
Oh my goodness, that's so.
It's
great.
weird how it's
That's
viewed so
cool.
much different, ain't it, than yours?
Oh yeah. Man, it's like for me, it's like way better being a grandpa because I just
Yeah,
I
the
only
responsibility's
gotta
totally
play
different.
to get him for the fun
See, you
stuff.
go.
I don't have to
My
do
oldest
all
daughter's
the
in town
other,
with all, man. I went down to that new aquarium with
Yeah.
all of them. I'm like, man, it was overload. We
That
went-
aquarium is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, but she
It's
bought
so
the full
fun.
package. It was on the merry-go-round, the miniature golf, the old Hard Rock Cafe, the Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel, yeah.
Did you get the one with the clear bottom?
What's that?
The glass bottom of the Ferris wheel?
Oh, that'd be trippy.
Yeah, all you see is the top of the one below you, but still.
That's
it's,
cool.
They charge an
I didn't know they had one.
$20,
What number is
$30.
it? You remember?
Not exactly, but I know they have like one or two of the carts that go around that have the glass bottom.
How did I not notice that?
They charge. He said they charge extra for
No,
that.
thank
They
you.
charge
I
a little
think
extra
I'm
push.
good with the rest being that. Like I want to feel like there's some sense of security in there.
Paper towel roll.
Where'd the roll go? He needs the
I'll
roll,
put it
man.
back.
It's
It's
Oh, okay,
it's
that's
called
fine.
the soda fountain now. And it's like an old 50s soda shake shop kind of. Man, they got every freaking
Yep.
candy. It's a diabetes shop, man.
oh yeah.
It's
But
a,
you
it's
walk
so
around, all the
good.
school candy, zero
Oh,
bucks.
it's-
Forgot about them. Like
it's
little,
so good.
Barrels of wax, you know, with the root beer in it and stuff, and the little cigarettes, and oh man, they got everything. All the old dime store candy places have, you know.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's
Chicks on
amazing.
roller skates. The best milkshake I ever had was down there.
It is so good.
And they got them straws that were like the barbershop thing.
Yes, yes.
Man, I took that thing home. It'll knock my kid out. That thing's like paper towel holder roll, you know, shrunk down. Like a Jack in the Box straw.
But yeah, it is so good. It is definitely a sugar overload for sure.
Them thick
That's the
ass
bomb.
shakes at White Castle, and they make a straw that collapses. You gotta wait a half hour to suck on the thing, you know. It's a tease.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Ah.
That is the worst though. You get all excited about
That's
it.
like, I'm
and
getting
you're like,
object. Now I'm out of breath, driving down Kings Highway mad. Fuck it. And White Castle's only had chocolate shakes until 5 years ago. They never had white shakes at White Castle. That's crazy. Their fries was only one size all the time.
Not sure if I knew that they had shakes, period.
The best shake now in town is that Burger Brothers down at the boat, that turkey burger place.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Awesome.
Remember, Joe?
Yep.
I'm going to say we got a room down there again tonight.
I got it there.
I got my hideaway roll that you said wasn't in the room. It's on my porch rolled up for when we go back.
So, tell us about your event on Cinco de Mayo. Besides,
Cinco de Mayo, we're playing Off Track Saloon, and we're playing out in the beer garden. I think she got her sidewalk license or whatever. They had the bike event up here that Ron was running this weekend.
Oh,
so.
oh my God.
Not the
there
ride,
was
not the ride of the
so
century.
many-
The ride of the century one's way more out of control.
Dude,
this one's a little
this
smaller.
one was pretty out of
I
control.
was up there, not like that other one though. Because them people come from all over the country for the other one. This one's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
local.
true. But
Them-
there
them
was
guys messed up
hundreds
the
of
arch.
motorcycles and
It's
ATVs.
funny, man, because
and,
you know they'll set the cops up. They gotta police the place because there's just so many people.
Mm-hmm.
But they every once in a while, you know, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, cars, people in the backs of trucks hanging out, bicycles, everything's going by on not how it's supposed to be. And every once in a while, an SUV will come through and the cops are completely rolled up, just wanting to go through without nothing hitting the glass. You know, just through here. And they got 2 of them rolling back and forth. And you go up on the perimeters and they got the dark top cars waiting to go in if something does kick off, you know.
right.
So,
So, what was going on this weekend
it
then?
was called the Ramen's Run or some guy's name.
I thought it was smoke out.
Yeah, it was called the Smoke Out Ramen's Run. He's got a name for it each time, like a band tour. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So he sells shirts and stuff. I thought it was a memory thing from a guy that got killed.
Yeah.
I'm up there having a drink in the garage and go, so how long you been selling shirts for this thing? And did you know the guy? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, the guy who's the benefits for it. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, ain't it a memorial ride or something? No, it's my ride. If you're not riding, you're selling shirts. Hey, this is genius. I want in.
Right?
You're not going to get killed on the bike, are you? And you still got 5 boxes of shirts for Saturday and Sunday to sell. This was Friday night. And everybody, as far as you can see, was wearing a hoodie or a shirt.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just trying to, you need a Southside stamp on them sleeves so we can get in on the business with you. You need to age it down here on Broadway or something. I want to talk quick enough. He just goes, you want a drink? And close his boxes up.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I was telling her, she said, oh man, it reminded me of the old Shady Jack days, you know.
That's where this guy used to have it at.
Oh.
Right.
This was the first time he moved it. And he said he had to go down to the police board and the Board of Commerce down there. They want to ask him what licenses you got, this and that, and abide by certain rules, and are you affiliated with any of the motorcycle clubs in town, and da-da-da. He goes, I'm not affiliated with nobody that's even coming to my thing. I go, I like your style, dude. He's got answers for everything. And he showed a picture of him sitting down with all the cops and people. He said, so look where I'm at, you guys. And he's smiling with all of them. He goes, well, let's have this picture the same way after the run's over.
I mean, people show up. Yeah.
When there's that many of them, what can they do?
Right.
But let it maintain itself best it can. And if it gets out of bounds, we'll deal with it, you know?
Right.
So, be honest with you, man. I've been in the city my whole life, and I went to grade school with city guys. I know retired ones, and they don't care what's going on down there if it don't affect the neighborhood. And it's just the thug stuff that goes on down there.
I
they
live
don't
on
care.
Broadway. I heard him
My
going
whole
by,
life.
and I opened up the front window, and me and my cat sitting there just watching him. 1 foot on the motorcycle, hands up in the air. Woo! All right.
Then the one chick's out there starts selfieing and dancing and singing to whatever she's making on her phone, doing circles on. Boom! A car spins her this way. She's cool, goes with it. Something spins her back this way. She's out on the double yellow line. And then you got the regular people just wanting to get down Broadway that are mad. You know, they get that simulator. Wham! And somebody's out there going, I got your money out here. You can keep that money. I'll figure out how to get the shirt. I'll get back with you later.
Oh, it's so funny. All right, Jimmy, so what's the weirdest tattoo you've ever done?
Oh,
I know you got at least top 5.
all right.
Or
There
the
was-
weirdest or maybe the strangest place you've ever had to put one?
Like,
The
no
weirdest
pain,
one
Joe.
was, I
Is
think,
that
because
weird?
the individual that came in. Like, I'm not going to say names or anything.
Right.
So I'm going to put this person
No,
on blast.
don't do
by
that.
publicly.
Let's
I
hear the
couldn't
story
remember
first.
her name ever.
Let's hear the story
Right.
first.
I don't remember the name, period. But anyway, this was in a different shop a few years back. And I was new at the shop, so therefore I'm going to have to get the undesirable, so to speak, that would come in. That would never be first. This gentleman comes in. He's probably between 50, 60 years old. Wearing the shortest Daisy Dukes I've ever seen. A
Awesome.
tight purple shirt. He's got maybe 2 teeth in his head. Looks like somebody just kicked him out of the car and said, go in here and make a phone call or something. And he's like, okay, I need a tattoo of a teddy bear holding an Easter egg between 2 roses with the word bitch in cursive underneath it. right? As a
That's
tramp
pretty
stamp.
specific.
As a tramp.
As
a
Did you
tramp
guys wear
stamp.
roller skates?
Specific, yeah.
Very specific. And I was like, okay.
Like you lost a
I
bet.
was bet. And yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
that's
Somebody
what I was
lost a
thinking.
bet.
And I was like, all right, well, I didn't really. I was like, all right, well, cool. I'd given the price, and I kind of gave the price a little higher because I really didn't. That looked like he seriously just got kicked out of a car.
Right.
And I was like, all right, here's the price. And then he came back with the money, so I had to do the tattoo.
Did you wind
He
something
came
up,
back
though?
with the money.
Oh, yeah, it's
Gotta
badass.
do it
It's
now.
Eddie Bear holding Easter egg between two roses, you know, on top of the curse thing. I'll never forget that part. But just the whole.
Was he on
In
acid?
today's world,
I don't know.
the most
He
girl
tripping on
tattoo you
acid.
can come up with is cool.
I think if he was tripping on acid, he probably would have spoke more. But all he did was came in and told me what he wanted like that and was quiet. The whole tattoo, it was odd. It was odd.
That
And then-
sounds like acid or shrooms to
Right.
me because you
We're in
can
the dream
really
world,
zone
too.
on some
Yeah.
freaking trippy stuff.
For
Like,
sure. And then I had a guy who was a truck driver come in. He was a big Mike Tyson fan, and he got the Tyson tattoo. Going
Ah.
Yeah, but Tyson's got it up
Whoa.
from like here to here, right? You know the Hangover movie thing.
right, the
Yeah.
hangover
Yeah.
movie
This
thing.
dude did it from like the middle of his forehead down to the center of like his chin, and he's like, "I want it. That's awesome." I'm like,
He
"Are
wants a
you
billboard
sure?"
style.
That had to
You
hurt.
know,
God, it had to hurt
Yeah.
right on. Ugh.
face tattoos are cool. But a lot they do hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
A little
just
bit.
a little bit.
You've got a bunch of them.
Well,
I know they didn't tickle.
But yeah, that gentleman who got it on his face, I was just at a time when nobody was really doing that, and that was awesome.
Did he cry? Did he make a noise? Wow,
Was
he's
he
tough.
like a boxer, a
No,
fighter,
I think
or
he
like a
was just
rock star
he
or
saw-
something?
They said he saw it. He was a truck driver.
A truck driver.
Yeah, so
Okay.
He just
he
liked
saw
it.
He thought it was cool.
Now it's on his side.
Right? He's driving down the highway.
Ray Tyson, don't be that out of truck, you know.
That's awesome.
So what's the most common one that women are getting? Is there one that's common,
I said
more
rose
common
or
than
heart.
other, like
Right.
flowers or people's
rose or heart.
names or
Butterflies.
animals,
Anything.
butterflies?
If you can think of the size of a $50
Yeah.
and any like plain line drawing of a boat or a fish or any Pinterest-esque tattoo.
The shark
it's
fin
like,
with the
yeah,
wave over it and
big,
stuff.
been real popular. I
Really?
think. Yeah, that and of course names, little hearts and roses are always. But I think that the Pinterest stuff, like a lot of the what's the word? The stipulism, I think, with the dots.
Oh, the kind of art it is.
Pointillisms.
Yeah, that's it.
Pointillism, yeah. That's another.
They're doing incredible things with pallets on that Pinterest, man. The
Let's
pallets.
see what you got
They make
there.
the whole yards
Kind
of
of the
stadiums
new
with them.
thing I've been seeing a lot too, and people asking about is how they do the ones where it looks like it was like stitched or
Oh
embroidered.
yeah. The
with
like
the
a
little-
patch.
Yeah, doing
Right,
the
yeah.
patterns, the knit
Like a
patterns
patch,
and shit.
patch.
Sewn in or
There was
something.
one I
Yeah.
saw. It was a snake, but it looked like it was curled around this clavicle bone. Is
Sometimes
clavicle?
people have a
It-
scar
it's
or
like
bone right into the
yeah,
tattoo or
you
whatever.
can see it. It looks like the way they did it. It was really cool though. It was like it was like curled around
It
this
might have been
bone,
covered
but
in
it
scar or
wasn't.
something.
Showing the depth, like it's
Yeah.
inside the body wrapping around.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
like that
cool.
industrial stuff too, where, you know, like a robot or something like,
Oh,
you know,
the
inside the
biomechanical
skin,
stuff?
where it looks like the skin's peeled open or something.
Like Terminator shit.
Yeah.
So have you done a lot of like backs
We can
and
do any of
portraits
that.
and?
This stuff, by
yeah.
the way.
Yeah,
at our shop.
absolutely.
Yeah, those that are watching and
Back
listening.
pieces, shoulders.
What's the
name of
longest-
shop again?
Longest
Pandemic Inc.
Pandemic Inc. in
Yeah.
Granite City. Where in Granite?
Pandemic.
Where you guys are right off the main drag, right?
Right off Namioki Road.
Really? So you're over there by the art galleries and stuff? The GACC?
No, it's right
more
off the main
downtown,
drag.
more uptown.
By Nick's, where we played at over there?
Yeah, by
Yeah,
Nick's.
okay.
Kind of, it's in that mall across the street from Nick's.
That was fun over there. We played
Kind
over
of off to
Tantric
the side.
Anybody
Tantric
know
and
the
Flaw,
King
Derek St.
Martin?
Holmes.
Tantric, the acoustic band, wasn't they? They played
Who's that?
Tantric.
Tantric?
They played a
No,
lot of
there's
acoustic
no, they're
No,
they're
they
rock and
play
roll.
full set.
Isn't it?
Tantric's a full band.
Yeah.
I know
That
full
day
band,
we
but
played
they
with
play a lot
them.
of
The
acoustic.
one guy in Tantric's father's dude from Cinderella that passed away that day.
Right.
So he lost his dad that day. It was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
And then Phil was kind of having problems. Well, not problems, but they got all the licenses and everything, but they wanted this thing shut down at the time because it was the first outdoor event at Nick's or whatever in that field.
Right.
And they had to go through some zoning with the park back there because if there was going to be overflow crowd, they was going to open the gates and have the
Right.
park area too.
Right.
But it worked out really cool.
Yeah.
And then
Katie Cruz talked to
I watched
him.
like you and Katie, yeah.
Yeah.
I see you in a second. And then all of a sudden Katie Cruz walked out and batted her eyes and talked to her. And the man
Yeah.
just went, "Let's go have a drink."
Yeah,
It
Mr.
was- I
That,
know there's more to it than that, absolutely.
Yes.
But I'm saying, you know,
yeah,
you
he's a
girls
sweetheart.
do what I can't, even with a silver tongue.
He's a sweetheart. He is a sweetheart of a guy.
And you know how you know, politic and stuff.
Yes.
And I understand why you won't take me to the hall down there, to the bartender's ball.
I haven't taken it. I am not the only
I'm
people.
gonna sneak in and say I'm with Kat. I'm supposed to meet her down here.
Yeah, who? Who? Huh? No. No, I have never taken anybody to the ball.
I know. Every time you show pictures, you in that gown down the steps, like 8 steps behind you, you're down.
That was a picture that actually, who was it?
Well, you see me that, and then the one of you
Thomas-
on the with the Wheatfield.
Thomas
That's a big jump.
Wheatfield.
Where you was on your bike with the Wheatfield and your shorts on, and then you send me the gown picture.
Oh, that was
Daisy
that was when we were
Dukes
riding
and
out. No, we were riding out the long shots, and my buddy who passed away took that picture.
Yep.
He had his son on the back of his bike, and he took a picture of.
That's a cool picture. Though,
It's
'cause everything's
fun.
blowing your hair. And the drying, you know.
That was a blast. No, if I'm not mistaken, Thomas Ricks took that picture. He works for Channel 2. Cards? I need cards. I love cards. Cards are great. As long as they're not stickers.
I'm not gonna get tattoos, so this is probably better off with you anyway.
I can't believe you don't have a tattoo. Let's give him one. Let's tie him down and give him one.
You just gotta do what big ass dark hair you get, huh? You be them
Can we
guys.
tattoo his mouth shut?
Dude,
That one won't happen. I'll have a panic attack, kill everybody.
Hey now,
Everybody call
hey.
her first of Ken right now. Get your last, what is it, your final rites in or whatever, that Catholic stuff. We're here for his last rites.
That's right.
He wasn't right even the last time. We're not giving it to him.
So what's the longest, how long, as far as, like, you know, these people with these portraits and all this stuff, do you make them come back? What's the longest you've had somebody on the table as far as doing these murals?
all day.
All day, yeah.
You know, and I gotta do all day deals with.
You know, like
cigarette-
sleeves
Like when
and...
you guys sit in the session, though, how, like,
Yeah,
do you guys
if
have
they-
to
if
apply
they
by
can sit
OSHA rules
for
too?
8
even?
hours, you know, that's
Right,
the longest
yeah.
Yes,
I've
but
ever
with the
really had to
OSHA
do.
and like the saturation
10
of
hours.
paper
Does
towels
that
is a
stuff
little
affect you
different.
guys, though,
It-
for real?
To an extent, but OSHA, they're more of like, with the blood, it's a lot more for the hospitals. We don't
Right,
really
right.
have like,
Yeah, especially since AIDS come out and
we're more
all
like a
transferable.
dentist office, the
Yeah.
sterilization equivalent of a dental office.
Because I was almost 20-year shop steward, and I was on safety committee and all that stuff, so.
Yeah, but you like the, you
I
like
worked
to
at a
read
liquor
the-
plant. You'd have ATF come in once in a while, dogs and stuff. When we run out to their cars, I'm like, everybody just wants the weed though. Nowadays, you don't have a trip on it, but we're a liquor plant, so
Yeah.
you don't never know where you get a surprise visit. All the way down to these little numbers on each cans, man.
So what are the rules when it comes to all that? As far as you got the health department, you've got OSHA, who else?
Mostly probably
The
the health
city.
department. You guys
Just
have the health department
the
more than
health
anything.
department, the main ones.
Do they just show up whenever they want to?
Is there like 2 or 3 of them in the city, certain ones, you like the liquor control, you know?
They just
Well,
pop in
Typically, they
their
only
phone.
come in about once a year, but they
do they give you a
you
heads
never
up
know
like
when
a
it's-
building inspector? or
No,
anything?
they just
Surprise
make
you?
a surprise, yeah.
Send somebody in to get a tattoo?
That'd be nice, because then we know if they're showing, we're making money.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So their biggest rules are, besides, you know, cleanliness and all that crap, I mean, as far as changing out needles and all that
No,
stuff.
Absolutely, it's like cross-contamination is a no-go. Like, you gotta really be careful. Like, you gotta look out for bloodborne pathogens. You don't wanna use the same equipment on anybody. As soon as you're
Proper
done,
cleanups?
clean everything,
Yep.
wipe everything down, dispose of everything separately. Make sure you got your hazards separated from the regular.
Because the
trash.
airborne,
there's-
bloodborne's all different, yeah, all different, all that
We've got
stuff's
certain
different.
chemicals
Chemical.
we use to wipe everything down. That you gotta let air dry for a certain amount of time to kill
Yep.
everything that's in the air on the surface.
You
We
can
like to use
even
That stuff will
disposable-
stay
I
alive
personally
on
use
the
disposable
surface,
equipment,
too.
so
Oh, yeah.
I'm on
Most people, I
yeah,
think, do.
like
these
I know there's
days,
still some shops out there that'll use the old school autoclave. A lot of piercers have to use that machine,
autoclave.
clean it, clean it, everything. But now we order from online, it comes automatically ethanol oxidized, sterilized,
And
ready to
sealed,
rock.
sealed, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sealed
Like
in
a
a
dentist
package.
office.
If anything is like seemed tampered with, I'm not gonna use it. I'll throw
Right.
it away and order some new stuff.
Like the
yeah.
honey bun back
so much easier
downtown.
now.
If the
So much
area
easier
in
now
there,
to, like,
they can have it.
switch out between
Right.
equipment as to before.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's had a hole poked in it
Oh,
somewhere.
that's just
Yeah,
wild. But,
It's like surgery, like surgical equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
I worked for a company. I worked in the sterilization, and I used to have to put all the medical, all that stuff into the sterilization.
Yeah, so you had stuff that,
Oh yeah, so we had to check all the
protection equipment.
everything, and we put it in the sterilizer and turn on the whatever the timer was on that thing, and then we had so many bays that we had that had to go into, but it was all medical equipment for surgeries.
Right.
All
Yeah.
everything that goes in, it's all wrapped up already.
Right. You guys probably have to have so many feet between your tables or chairs where where you're working
Yeah,
at,
there's
stuff like that.
Only so many artists per
Right.
sink.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a certain separate sink to
Yep.
for our.
Like a nail salon, and girls rent the
And you
boots
can
out or
only have
whatever.
so many people using it at a time and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how they do that.
Yep.
I think it even gets down to how many feet away from the station it has to be too.
Yep, because the airborne, bloodborne. I was up in Memphis for that Memphis in May, and they had a tattoo parlor with a Eat Right grill in there.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 feet from where
Yes.
Grease popping. I'm going, Mo, I'm going outside. There's a wet t-shirt kind that's up and down the sidewalk as far as you see. There's titties hanging out. I'm like, this
Right.
place is crazy, man.
That's wild.
Where's
That's
the
funny.
inspector?
My first tattoo I got in Memphis, I was living there. I lived there for 12 years. It was on my shoulder. And the first place I went was this place on Highway 51 called Mouse's Tattoo Parlor. And Mouse was not a little man. He was huge. I mean, a big guy.
Like when they say, here comes Tiny.
Yeah. So, and literally, and you know that commercial, No Regrets? I saw that with my own eyes. And
I know where they got that
so
idea.
the commercial came out, just not too long ago. But this was like, 40 years ago when I got this done. Anyway, and I walked in, and the guy was working on somebody.
No, deja vu.
Misspelled the person's name, the girl's name on the guy's arm. And he's like, oops. And I was like, oh, my God. I just turned around and walked out. I didn't stay there. I went somewhere else. And then that commercial came out, No Regrets, and I went, oh, shit, I've seen that.
I wanted a horse like stay in your lane, bro.
Have you guys seen that, though? I mean, maybe you have.
No, yeah.
What?
I've seen some sort of
I've
like
seen some
piece
crazy
of love, but
stuff.
spelled piece like a piece of pie.
Oh,
You know
no.
what goes off my tattoos? So my first tattoo was on the Strip in Vegas, right by Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
I paid for word
Oh, I was
word.
there.
Uh-huh.
Right. So I'm gonna show you. It's $500 for that K in the heart.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's
you're
it.
paying for Vegas,
King
baby.
of Hearts.
Vegas,
Did you get a blowjob with that?
No, you got to keep his
Lap
heart.
dance,
You gotta keep
anything?
his heart on his
Anything?
They probably
I didn't
told
get a
you,
blowjob.
He's got heart on his
Oh, that was the goal.
like, man, it would have been a little cheaper if you got somewhere besides on the inside of your finger. But seeing how only one of us can do it, it's our own guy, $500.
It was more like, hey, we're in Vegas. It didn't really
Right.
matter. It didn't matter.
That chopper was built by Orange County choppers. It's gonna
I
cost
wasn't
more.
looking for we're just
Get it done. That feels pretty good on the inside of the fingers too. I'll tell you that. I felt that on my toes.
That's weird.
Mel's going, what?
You guys are weird, man. Weird. I heard zzz.
Yeah, for that.
Doesn't.
For it to stay, that's pretty good. I mean,
yeah, it's been a while.
for it to stay.
She's making you
like
feel good
inside
about
the
that
hand.
500. You got about $400 worth
Oh
of
wait, I had two. She got a Queen of Hearts, so it was $1,000.
Oh, Queen, King, Queen.
There we go. She got a blowjob, though. You know she
There's
did.
where it
Wink,
comes
wink.
in, lady. Hey, she's go like this.
It doesn't matter.
Right, Queenie?
It was Vegas. So how long have you had your restaurant? And
5 years.
Cheers for 5 years.
Cheers for
Actually,
5
the
years.
fifth is our
Yeah.
5-year.
5-year
That would have
anniversary.
been cool.
I
like
came
that
up
too.
with a 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah, he goes, so let's have a 5, 5, 5. I
I
go,
said Southside 5.
Really?
5.
no,
5
you
years.
said 5 years, Southside 5.
Yeah, May 5th.
Yours is it, yeah.
5
Fifth
years.
month, that'd be five
Southside
fives.
That's 4.
5th
20.
month, 5th day, 5
Wait.
o'clock, Southside 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
25? Wait, we're talking.
So, I mean, have you always had restaurants, or did you?
No, my main business is audio video, so I do.
Man, I just heard the whole story last week. This is
I
really
do
good.
like
Tell 'em who
security
your dad is and
cameras,
stuff.
TVs. So I do like cybergs, Social House, DBs, Twisted Tree.
Right,
A lot of the bigger restaurants we do all their TVs and cameras and all.
Oh,
that
very
stuff.
cool.
So I literally went into this bar, not wanting to open a bar. You know what I mean? So my first name of the place was the Showroom.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and I got the logo and everything.
Was that still Fisher's when you bought it?
It was Cherry Lounge.
The lesbian bar or whatever?
I don't know.
No, it was a Fisher's. Eddie Fisher's
Cherry
dad. It was
Lounge.
a lesbian bar.
Lesbian bar?
It
It
was
was a
Cherry
lesbian
Lounge.
bar. Because Charlie Marks picked me up.
But it was
Samurai
gonna be
Suzuki and took me
it
up
was gonna be
there.
called the Showroom, and I was gonna set up all my TVs and like my control system and cameras just to show all my customers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to open a bar and change the name just to kind of get it more like,
And there's no
sporty
sports
bar.
bars
There's
around
no sports
there.
bar around
Right.
there.
Right.
So I did a sports bar, but we're still known for our really good looking girls and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that too.
It's still a
Very
South Side corner bar. You know.
Very cool.
Well, it would suck to be known for really ugly girls.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, you like
Coyote-
ugly chicks? Come on in here!
Coyote-
You like fat asses? Bring it on!
Illinois, it's nothing but
Yeah.
180. She ain't a lady.
Woo!
$1.80 or bigger.
Like,
Woo!
what do you recommend?
What are you laughing at, Queen?
Tweety's listening.
Take back there. You hear that shit.
I think that was if she ain't 180, she's not a lady of ours.
Right, right. We got all the Yuggos. Come on in.
Everybody gets a chance.
But then again, you know, boys are boys. They just want to drink beer, see something naked. They don't care.
Right.
They don't care.
Pay for a little bit better TV. Definitely. If you're a big gamer.
Hey, are you at liberty to say anything about your dad's start? What you told me at the bar the other day? Because that was amazing, man.
Yeah.
The first one to do like, what was it?
Yeah. So my dad owned a
Awesome.
company called A1 Antenna.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Before
now 80
Blockbuster.
years old, whatever. But he's retired. But he was like the first movie club in St.
Voila.
Louis before movies to go and.
How's it look?
And Schnucks all,
That's cool.
Like,
Yeah?
get a big porn collection of whole works, you know.
Nice.
So that was like long before Blockbusters and all the videos.
Very
Before
cool.
Blockbusters and
Awesome.
everything, yeah.
What do you think, Tweezy?
But yeah, so he did TV repair,
Right?
satellites, you know,
And he sold that whole idea.
Good job.
What do you say we go for a music break?
When I left,
Since
I left
everybody's
like
kind of
Yeah.
chatting.
I know, is everybody
with
just,
each
nobody
other
wants to
here.
shut up.
Yeah.
His dad sold, he was the original video store like before Blockbusters and all that. The A1, what was the A1?
A1 antenna.
Yeah.
And A1 Video was another part of his name. You know, he was the first people in St. Louis to rent movies.
And then when he sold that, he was the first one to do what?
Direct, satellites, so he was the first.
First one with satellite,
I
first
mean,
one with
the
video,
big,
first one.
big dishes back in the day, and then the first person to get into the the Prime Star before, and then Direct TV, and
He always sold the last idea and get the first one and get into the next niche. The same guy. Three things or four things?
a ton of things. I mean,
He was hip to the times. He stayed
Man.
up.
Very
and
cool.
He was
As
into
time-
tech. He
Yeah.
knew what
Time
was
caught
going
up to him.
down.
That was back when it was
time
probably.
caught up to him, and that's why I started my own business. 'Cause I said, hey, I want to do more of this, and he was done, like, you know. So I got into the commercial field. I met the Cybers and the Genios and all the big players, Hot Shots and all that. And I started just doing audio video, and he didn't really want to do it, so I didn't really like step on his feet, you know.
Right.
Very cool.
You
Thank
went out and made
you.
your own too, though.
What's that?
You went out and made your own too.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. That is so cool.
That is
Episode.
pretty good.
Ready? Yeah? Yeah,
She
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
jumping too much, was she?
No, no.
You did good. You sat right.
No, if it was right here on my ribs, I would have been.
So where's some Dirty King?
Huh?
We're Dirty King.
Well, you can hear Dirty Kings. Is that who you want to hear?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, let's see how.
Paper towels.
Oh, thank you.
Diablo.
Yo, blah, blah. Well, I was going to play some more of yours, but that's all right. We can do Dirty King. We can do that all day long. Let me see. Where's my list? I need my list.
Thank you.
My fiance just got
Oh, let me see. Where is it? Playlist. There it is. Let's go with.
I can't believe you just sat there and got a tattoo. I got a couple pictures of her. She looks so happy. Like there's not a needle going in her skin.
No, it's a third one he's done here.
You
It's
must
a
have a real gentle hand.
Easy. Yeah, you don't feel it. You don't really feel it at all.
I was
She's the most relaxed company, too.
The tattoos I got,
So I actually got a really good
guy didn't have a very gentle hand. And let me tell you that much.
Well, yeah, I mean the needles are a lot. They're a
He
lot.
liked to dig in there real good.
Yeah, they're freaking awesome. Episode 134. We got Stump in here, and Joe, and Jimmy, and Jason, and Mel, and Tweezy,
And food.
and lots of food, and a cool new tattoo. Awesome. We're gonna listen to a little Dirty King.
Yes.
Break time.
Yeah, break time. We'll take a little break.
Break time. Smoke them if you got them. But outside with the filters.
You got the devil in your head. I gotta have more cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell.
Episode 134. We got Southside 5, 2 guys in here anyway. Mad Mo showed up. Woo, 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 woo! What now? That's okay. It's all good. You're
I
here.
got the buck, man. We'll come on. Hey, I just got word we're doing the Southside Bike Show June 18th. We just got the gig.
Oh, very
It's
cool.
going to be down at DB's in Seward this year.
DB's, of course.
Now, DB Cooper's. Well, it started at, our first one was off track, the DB Cooper's,
Right.
then the bike shop a couple times. So we always try to keep it moving around the neighborhood, you know,
Right.
share it well, because it brings a good crowd. It's a good time, other than the heat.
We had a good cover last year.
It's all good. Anybody else?
That's funny. What he said.
Yeah. TV's gonna be a good
A
spot.
lot of work went into that.
You got the whole bag.
The day before with the jungle gym.
Jason Brooks from Pandemic Inc. and Jimmy. What's your last name? What? And I have a new tattoo. I got new ink. It's badass. Awesome. Very good.
She did laugh
Very
all
cool.
the way through it.
Smile ear to ear the whole
It's
time.
freaking awesome. Are
I've
you
got
kidding?
the photos. I mean,
What
That's
was you
all
laughing
good.
at me about anyway?
What am I not laughing at you about? Huh? And I have another hat.
Hey, let me have that fedora back and put it back. So
I
don't
have
forget.
another
Something
hat.
sticks for
I'm
you.
still wearing it.
You know, a tattoo looks good when it looks like it's meant to be there and it's been there forever.
I
The
know.
ones I got on my friend look like
That's
that. Mine look like
Very
that.
cool.
Double his legs. You're not right.
I'm not left, just a little off
I'm
center.
not driving either, so I don't care.
That's you never drive.
I ride my bike.
Where is your
Rudder's
bike?
broke.
Where's your bike?
All right, I got it out.
Here we
Listen,
go.
I gotta put one more thing in the start. I'm putting on my starter and it's ready to go.
Okay.
She's already out from under the port.
Well, that's good. That's good.
She's got her teeth brushed. She's got her ass clean. She's out there shining and
Oh,
gleaming. Just ready to
Jesus.
roll.
Her ass clean. Are you kidding me?
My
Did
bike
you
had-
just say
it had
that?
tarp this year. She had cover for the first time. No ice and snow on her for the first time ever.
Oh,
I'm not feeling right about it.
you'll be fine. I'll show you my drowned picture later.
Oh, don't do
after a
that. I
moment.
feel bad about the whole thing. How many people have their Harley drowned?
No, I found the picture. It's a picture. It's
Special.
West Alton, and we had to get in a boat, and I circled it with a Sharpie. All you see is the top of the container where the bike was.
But how many people are smart enough to think to put their bike there because of what was going on? But that was just a fluke what happened to you. But
Well, yeah, but I mean, and I really didn't say a whole lot of the time because everybody, the whole town, I've got the picture of the whole town. Whole town was flooded. These people lost their homes.
but I tell you
My
what, for
my
everything,
friends,
yeah.
Susan, who owned the
It seems
bar,
minimal in
West
the
Al-
big picture.
It was, yeah. I was just like, what am I gonna say? Shit. She owned West Side, the bar over there, West Alton Grill, and when they first bought it, it
That
flooded.
whole town took a hit though through all that.
And then it flooded again, and she sold it to Wayne from Third Shoot. He bought it, and then he turned around and sold it. He bought it, fixed it up, and he had it for a year or two, and then he sold it. So I don't know who has it now. I don't know what it's going to be, if it's going to stay the same name or what. But yeah, somebody else bought the bar. I think it's cursed. I wouldn't
Yeah,
buy a
it's a
bar.
ghost.
Yeah, I mean it's flooded twice already.
Yeah,
That's a
probably.
lot of friggin' money.
Right across the bridge, right? Right there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but the container that the bike was in was next to the fish market. 2 bikes, 2 containers full of HVAC. I used to do that work.
HVAC, I hate HDs.
HVAC. HD and HVAC.
HDs is full of them.
It was. They're all ruined. They're all ruined. That's all right. It's okay. Not playing.
So we got the grand 5-year cheer salute on the 21st.
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo off tracks on the 5th. And the bike show's June 18th at DB's down in Seward.
Okay, but Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo's.
I'm coming. What? You got something to announce, you said, or something?
No.
I thought you was going to stop me. I got you some more kiss stuff. You said
when are we
special.
gonna have another Southside party?
Yeah.
Who?
Like
You guys should
The
play.
ones-
You should.
The ones at the park?
like the old
Hold on,
Mercs.
up at the park.
ones,
That's,
yeah.
that's Marx's parties.
Yeah, those were Mercs'
Why are
parties.
you asking me? I'm not a Merx.
I don't know. You're in the group. You're in the
Yeah, but
circle,
you should.
man.
You should play.
Put
You
me
should.
in the rings, man.
Stop. You guys should play at the one. What is it? August 19th? Is that the date? August 19th. The party we have out
Out
here.
here?
Yes.
We can maybe do that this year.
You guys
Yeah,
should
we
play.
should do
We'll
it
take
here.
a slot, because even if we bring the rocket basement like we done, we'll figure something out. We'll
Let's
figure
do a
we'll work on it. If
Southside party right here.
Well, right now, Southside 5 is busy. Half of Dirty K, a third of Torchlight Parade, all of Southside 5, some of C20. I mean, Southside 5 is busy.
Okay.
And I
Well,
got
Excuse the hell out of me.
Look, I'm juggling these schedules, and I gotta go. Let me get back with the bar in a minute. I gotta call 8 different people to see what their other schedules are. And
I
then if
know.
I get their dates open.
Yeah.
This guy goes, I'm not open that day. I'm going, man. This is why dudes go acoustic and all that shit.
I know.
Where you just get
Yeah.
a
How many
guy
other
with a
bands
bar
you
stool
in?
and a chick with a dress and a
How many other
tambourine.
gigs that you got going on, Mo?
Me?
You.
You're Mo, me?
Yeah, him. Who?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not talking to Billy. I'm talking to you.
I'm not sure.
Between you and
I'm
Billy.
gonna throw something
I
at you,
got
man.
Both of them
I
have
got
got.
dates from now
I'll
till
take Billy.
December
That's good.
5th, December 3rd in Florida. Till then.
Ain't you playing Rat Round right here somewhere? All
Yeah,
or
we got
something?
Wrench Fest coming up. We got Chop Rock Ramble.
Where they at?
When's Wrench
Get the
Fest?
microphone, man. Don't be shy
Don't
now.
ask me dates, man.
May, June, July, August.
You know what? Hey, I should have brought the Southside 5
August.
schedule because they're
Wrench
probably all
Fest is August. That's over in Grafton.
Grafton,
And
Illinois.
then
Where's he
Chop Rock
having it?
Ramble's also in Grafton.
Where is he? Where's he? Is he having it at
Do they
Hog
got a
Pit?
Facebook page?
It's what's the name of that bar up there?
Is it Hog Pit or
Hog
Third
Pit,
Shit?
yeah.
Hog Pit. He had it at Hog Pit last
Yeah,
year
that
too.
turned out great last year.
Yeah.
It was beautiful
That's why
right
you
on the
got this
river.
job
Yeah.
right there.
I wasn't planning on giving my information out tonight, but anyway, yeah, I got that. We got the Show Me Showdown June 17th, I think, in
Yeah.
Cedar Hill. There's a new Throttle America event.
All the things that John was talking
Yeah,
about.
but there's a bunch of sponsors on that. Should be a good time out there. It's the first year for that. Should be an annual thing. It's a test run, like everything else.
That's
Who's
cool.
good for the guy? Give me a big test run.
It's a bike and car show and
That'll be cool
pick up
though.
girls and
And the rat rod, the rat rod is gonna be.
they'll be doing the burnouts and all that shit in the pit and all that good stuff.
That's cool.
Have you ever been to that place out there, that villa? What's it called? The Village or the Villa?
Club
The
Villa.
one down there on the river out there in Cedar Hill or something?
Yeah, Club
That
Villa
place is
in
cool,
Cedar
man.
Hill.
Uh-uh.
It's a
That is
great
a
setup.
cool-
They just
yeah,
don't,
it's-
they don't utilize it down there, man.
Yeah, it's a
Really?
hidden gem, man.
Outside
It's on the river.
volleyball and everything.
It's got sand volleyball, 2-story thing, cement access straight to the river. And
Really?
It's an old school kind of.
Home, it's not.
You remember Lake Holiday out there in Fenton?
Oh
With the
man.
paddle boats and stuff?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
buildings were like that. This place.
It's
That's
an
this
old
villa.
school.
Yeah,
It's a real cool
The
building.
top of it's a museum. The guy's got a bunch of rock and roll collectibles and a couple old motorcycles and stuff. It's like a miniature version of Elvis place or something to me. And it's off the river. And out in the field, he's got like an old rusted car, like a Model T or something. And then he took a trailer, knocked the whole wall out of a container, and made it the stage out in the field.
Oh,
it's
very
boxed
cool.
in,
Sounds
with
awesome.
some vents that run through it, lights in and shit. But it's
Very
real
cool.
neat how they've utilized the stuff that's out there, you know.
That's awesome.
And you can stay the night, and it's got river access, so it's really cool. But he don't use it. They're not utilizing all the venue that's there.
There's a food drive in August out there, August or September.
And the thing we played the other day was what the rally for, or the heroin
Against
abuse or
heroin,
whatever.
yeah.
Where was that at?
Rally against heroin at the Cedar Hill
Elks Club.
Elks Club.
They just built a new stage too,
Man.
which was real cool.
That place is set up too,
It's a
man.
little chilly outside playing, but
Yeah, well, you're.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out at the VFW Hall in Florissant. It was freezing. They
What,
rocked
before
the
church,
park.
right? Did you go 2 things in
yeah,
there?
they had bands outside
Yeah, it was
there.
Rock the Park was early. It was so freaking cold. Bad Tattoo played, which is, of course, Vance Towns. Shout out to Vance. We've got to give him one because he always gives us one. He's freaking amazing. His band is Bad Tattoo, and it was the first band was Coach, and they did more like a jazz fusion kind of rock thing. So they were only supposed to play for an hour, but they ended up being 2 hours. So I didn't get to see the second band or the third band or the fourth band because their schedule ran out. I had to be down at Casa Loma for 3rd annual St. Baldrick's Team Brett.
Yeah.
It was freaking amazing. Torchlight Parade, Red, White, and Floyd, and JoJo Matea. Yeah, very cool. It was.
That's one of my favorite venues over there.
It's an awesome venue.
Yeah, it's
You know,
cool.
it's,
For anybody that ain't been there, it's crazy.
See Mickey wrestling there once.
I was in it.
he was the ring boy.
I did with him. I volunteered for the club roast. Let the big roast before we get to the wall.
I picked him up today. I swear to God.
Dude, his truck, I'm
I
like,
couldn't see.
really, Joe?
Speed bump.
You get
Speed
drop
bump.
rope for this fucking
He
thing?
knocks. I said, sorry. I didn't
I'm
see
knocking
you.
on the bottom of the foot pedal thing on the footboard. And then he's got one of them Cadillacs where the thing will hit you in the face.
Can you ride the Batman ride at Six Flags? Are you tall
No.
enough?
Fuck that rabbit.
Minnie Kiss was looking for a new Gene
Well,
Simmons.
Well, there you go.
And he was too,
I got to
just too
stoop
tall.
down and picture
tall.
with the midget kiss. I'm
For
like,
the first time in his life, for the first time he was too tall.
Damn it!
Listen,
Boy, did you
he
feel
wasn't
like a
short
big
enough.
man.
yeah, I'm like, so listen, hey, don't look down at me. I mean, up at me. So,
I
the
was
little
looking
Ace
down,
Frehley dude, while they're doing this is the third time we've seen him, and I just realized they were lip syncing. Hold on. the three fingers were moving, but the one string wasn't on the guitar. And I'm like, the cymbals wasn't moving. I'm going, damn, how did I not spot this? So the little Ace Frehley guy comes over with his guitar smoking and runs over the steps. Well, his legs ain't long enough to fit the steps, and he ain't going down them. He looks at Mo. Mo goes, picks him up. It was like a maze. It was like a maze. Little Ace took off through the crowd, up to that tent. You see the smoke, and it's getting lighter and lighter. He's coming in. Shoom, he gets to the steps and goes, Mo goes, no, you must with him. First he goes like this, and little Ace will like run out smoking and goes, you better put little Ace back up there. Shoot, and he took off across the stage.
Oh, that's amazing.
Then,
Those guys are fun.
I was dating Linda at the time from
That's when I met
AC/DC.
Larry.
Me, you, and Linda was backstage, and they don't drink, and they had 2 coolers. It was at the Shapley downtown. So Shapley gave them like 2 or 3 fucking coolers of beer. You guys want that? Yeah. But I'm not carrying it out with you behind me like we took your stuff from you.
I had both streets filled.
Boys picked on me my whole life, and I'm not gonna be that guy. I'll carry it, drag it behind you. You guys are first, I'm helping you. And we took all 3 coolers, didn't we?
And we took it all.
And that's the day we hired Dennis and Larry.
That's
the
when I
day.
met Dennis and
Yeah, that
Larry.
was part of the formation of this day
Yeah.
of the band.
That's
Actually,
awesome.
Kisses all over my life, I'm telling you.
I know.
Whether
Very
it's a
cool.
little kiss at a time or the real kiss big time.
Very
Either way.
cool. Very
Little
cool.
doses or all in one shot.
Dude,
That's right. That's very cool.
that was cool. And then to see him on the Hershey commercial, the Hershey Kiss commercial under Real Gene's legs, that old Gene dude, I go,
Yeah.
that's the guy that wanted me in his band.
Very cool. That is so cool. So tell us again about your event at Joe. Tell us about your place again. Your event on the
About your
21st.
menu and stuff, talk about your business, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
That's
just
what I'm
started.
here for. Your wife's watching.
Yeah, we just started doing smoked meats. So we're doing like barbecue and like pork steaks and pulled pork and different menus. So people are loving that. But it's a really fun little bar, down right there in Bevo. But 5-year anniversary. He's
Yeah.
gonna.
Cheers to your 5 years. And what all food do we eat
It's
today?
all about the 5.
Yep.
So yeah, we
5's our
had.
number, so we gotta be there.
Yep.
Yeah, pizzas and what was that?
Pizza was
We did buffalo wontons and
Yeah,
just some
bunch of that.
chicken strips. And,
Was the food all good, everybody?
Oh yeah.
Looking amazing. Yes.
We're on our buttons back, man. Ching,
What?
ching, ding, ding, boom, boom, our little buttons.
No, Justin took them. They're at
I'm
the
not-
other studio.
Well, we're gonna move
Well,
shop.
why don't you just get some and bring them in? You know plenty of people, plenty of trucks, stuff falls off the back. You got a guy, I got a guy.
You wear all the hats.
Have your guy talk
You
to
got
I
the
have
truck
all
hat.
the
You got
hats
truck stop
today.
hat on, though,
I have all
and
the hats.
fedora. You can
I
go
have-
both the VIP or the curb.
I have all.
Excuse me. Now, what were you saying?
What? So Gary Wilson's watching. Shout out to Gary. Steve Schindler's watching. Y'all love Steve Schindler. He's got he put his you know Steve Schindler.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Let's see, I can't read
Okay.
it. I'm so freaking blind. StudioLiveSTL.com. Yeah, he's got a studio out in. Hi, Steve. He's got a studio out in St. Peter's. It's amazing. I mean, he's got 2 drum sets. He's got, and he does a lot of mixing there. He has musicians come in and they play one at a time, and then he mixes it all up. So
Someone told me the other day that somebody donated a Charmac, a set of drums to Judy out there for to have house drums or whatever.
oh, maybe they did.
Yeah, that's
Possible.
cool.
That's possible.
Who was that?
I don't know if I heard. Was that a band practice? Somebody said that the other day over at Hollywood.
I don't remember.
It was at Hollywood Studios, I think. it was
Gotta
somebody
give a
said.
shout out to Judy,
Oh, yeah.
of course,
Hey,
because we
Judy.
love Miss Judy. So Tuesday night, the jam starts at 9 o'clock. That's Ronnie Billinger does that one. And then Wednesday, she's got a new thing starting called Bastards Ball. It's all original music. Come in and play on Wednesdays. Thursday, my girl Shannon Moore's in town. Yes! You guys know Shannon? She's in the Berserkers, which is in town. She lives in LA. The Berserkers, which is Mark Krause, Sam Bam.
Oh, well, I know both of them.
Yes. Bobby Guion.
That's the protege and the mentor.
Yes.
That's so awesome watching that all unfold, man.
I know, he's amazing.
From
And
that Young Guns band, Bob Guion had all them kids. It was just like the movie, The Old Man in the Wagon, and all them kids ready to shoot everything. Man, that was playing everything, man.
Yeah,
But the one
Sam,
that
this
didn't make it all the way out there, man.
is the first year Sammy didn't even get to come
He's
over his
killing
birthday.
Hollywood too, man. He's
He
slaying.
is. Well,
He's in
he's
demand right now.
he played with Dorothy. He's been playing with Dorothy, and then he's
He
with
just flew out for 2 shows. He's
Faster Pussycat
Yeah.
and his original band out there, Butterside.
Yep.
So, but yeah, he did come home for his birthday
And
this
that
year.
Burnside, the videos they're shooting's got a lot of top faces in it too.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
Gus
yeah.
Bridges.
He's amazing.
Butcher
The
Babies
gal
and-
in one of his bands is up at Charlotte this week for Open Jam or something.
Shannon, who's in
Yeah,
the band
she's
Berserker,
doing
she's doing the open jam Thursday
Her
nights.
and Mark Craw and Sam Bam.
But Sam won't be here, but it'll be Mark and Bobby, and then
think he's
Chad
in Florida with
Chad
Dark
Smith
Up
will
for
be
3
on
stops.
drums.
And then, did you see Young Guns before up there, Charlie?
Oh yeah.
That little band was killer, man. Them guys was all hots, man. Like Billy kind of crowd, you know. But all that young talent,
Definitely.
all that energy.
The young talent is now, I mean, he's a legacy, and he's surpassing everything that, I mean, he's just
Yep.
great, and he's still that same
And he's
kid.
so humble. Yep.
I mean, I've been watching Sam Bam since he first came into the House of Rock. He was like 11, 12 years old, and he's just like this little guy who wouldn't hardly look anybody in the
I think
face. But when he
everybody knew
looked
it,
up,
though. Yeah.
he had the biggest smile.
Big old
I
brown
mean,
eyes like baby
little
and
round
shy,
glasses, and he gets up there and starts just shredding a guitar. And I was like, who is this kid? But then, when I say it takes a village, I mean, Charlotte adopted him, and we all take claim on that kid because we've watched him.
He still lays all right at Mark
amazing.
Crawl. He goes, that guy's all that I am, I
They
like
share
him.
a birthday too.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks like they could be almost father and son, big brother, Mark could be his big brother or his father.
Mark's a
either
good
one.
teacher. Now he's
Yeah, and Mark's a cool guy too.
he's worked with Aislinn. She's 13, the 13-year-old.
Yeah,
She's been on my video a bunch.
That little chick was up there singing. The day that the Fleetwood Mac broke, who's the chick that just died? Christy McVie.
Uh-huh.
The weekend she died, that little girl and her aunt was up there singing, on Friday or Saturday, because I was out there.
No, she
It was
wasn't.
like a
She
day or
wasn't
two.
up there with her aunt. No.
But she was in there singing. That little young girl you're talking about.
Aislinn plays guitar.
Uh,
She's a southpaw. She plays left-handed.
Yeah, dang, who's?
Mark Crowell was her teacher. Clint Wilson
Right,
was
yeah,
her
he's up
teacher.
there.
John Eschenbrenner. And
Who's
she's in
her
house.
mom don't go to Charlotte, or her aunt or somebody?
It's her mom.
Okay.
It's her mom. It's her parents that go out there.
Well, it was her and another woman that got up and sang some Fleetwood Mac that sounded really good.
Clint's
was-
awesome too, man. He saw a lot of people in the sound. Really like guitar playing.
Yeah, definitely. She's awesome. But yeah, she gets better and better every week. She's on the
Good teachers.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and good listeners when you got a student willing to take all that in instead of being an knucklehead,
Yep. Yeah, she started. First time I saw her, she started when she was 11, and I said, no way. She came out to the open jams at Parrots, and she was kind of shy at first, but
She don't seem like
she's
she's
coming
got
out of
no
it.
fear.
See,
She
Yeah.
that's
gets
part
up
of
there
your
and rocks
stage
it
you
out.
set.
She does.
That thing's part of your
Well, I
stage
keep
you set.
telling her I'm going to play. I told her I'd play. Nobody likes to play Enter Sandman. I don't know why everybody hates to play that song. Why do you hate to play that song? See? Every guitar player hates to play that flipping song.
Everybody plays it.
It's a great song.
I know. I get it.
We are
She-
known for playing the obscure. The
She
ones
learned
that-
to play it, and I said, yeah, I'm going to play it with her one of these times. I haven't done it yet, but I will. Because I learned to play it because I got tired of asking everybody to play
As a
it for me.
beginner, it's cool. But I mean, if you're gonna go cover and really get out there, nah, that's like Stairway to Heaven type shit. You
I
just don't
know, but
play
it's
it.
just a song I like. It's just, I'm just one of those songs. I
But
don't know
it is
why.
a good beginner
It's a